Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the last day of the Disney vlog. I'm very sad about it. Oh, what the hell? I'm not even noticed. So we're on day 4. Just picked up breakfast. I found out that you can get you can get good pancakes and eggs for 16 bucks. Now I was paying $10 more for it. Absolute insanity of a price. The dumbest thing I've ever seen. So we got way more cheaper. We're gonna eat this food, and then we're gonna hop over to Animal Kingdom. Them boys are already there, and I'll meet them there. I already told them I'll meet them there. So we got a bus, and we're gonna see them there. No, I didn't mean to do it. But yeah, so I'll be back. So let me eat my food, and I'll see y'all there. In line for safari. Very nice. I'll see you guys got an Animal Kingdom. There's not that many rides here, so you guys won't see that much. This is probably be like a 7 to 8 minute video, so don't expect this one to be too long. But yeah, safari time. Here we go. They said a 55-minute wait, and we've been in here for at least an hour and a half. I'm gonna die. We've also been standing still for at least 10 to 15 minutes now. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's the trucks that haven't arrived yet, or there's a malfunction. We weren't talking about malfunctions. I think my assumption is that we're waiting for the next truck to come by. That's my guess, but genuinely I have no clue. You are going to see some clips of safari, maybe like 4 to 5 minutes, because you know it's pretty nice. That's probably what most of this video is going to be, the safari. So expect that. Expect the expected. You guys will see the Rainforest Cafe food, so that's gonna be pretty cool. That's in about like an hour and a half. So basically after this, it's gonna be like 11:30. So I'm just gonna go wait by Rainforest Cafe. The dinosaurs are pretty high weight right now, so yeah. I'll see y'all at the safari. Hello, Ninja Dills here. Yes, I know my hair looks terrible. Ignore that. Okay, so if you don't want to see the safari, right here is where the end of the safari is. I'm also gonna keep the audio on because I mean it's a tour, and the tourist is gonna explain to you the animals and such and the facts, and I think that's a good idea to actually keep it in. Hey, it's an educational video. Why not, right? Like I said, this is where it is. If you want to skip it to there, go ahead, and bye.
Bongo. Bongos have those long horns that twist backwards. When they tilt their heads up, their horns can lay flat across their back, allowing them to sneak quietly through the bushes. There's also this lighter tan one on the left, that is the greater kudu. And then the darker brown one up on the right in the top of the hill, kind of behind the bamboo now. That was the okapi. All 3 of these animals have those little stripes on their backs or legs. It's going to help camouflage them. For lips that they can use to grab the leaves off the trees. They're pretty solitary, typically living alone, but their home ranges can. There's these 2 black and white birds. These are saddle-billed stork. They can be about 5 feet tall with a wingspan of about 9 feet wide. It's a little shorter than the canopy above you. They're typically found in pairs, and you can tell them apart because the males have brown eyelids. They can even sleep underwater, naturally floating up whenever they need a breath of air while staying asleep. They typically don't swim. Instead, they're going to sink to the bottom and walk or even run along the riverbeds. These are a pack animal. They're going to be one of the most successful predators in Africa. Their pack is going to be tall instead of 5.
Daddy, we're waking up.
Of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. And then we have some Hearts of the Mountain zebras. They're going to have those white bellies and those thicker stripes on their legs. That's how we can tell them apart from other types of zebras. They're 20 feet tall. They're going to have those long prehensile tongues that they can use to grab the leaves off the trees. They are going to spend most of their day eating. They take short little power naps while standing. We can tell they're Maasai giraffe because their spots are jagged on the edges. They're very lightweight, almost hollow on the inside, with a honeycomb-like texture. It's going to have the little baby down on the lower right side. She is just over a year old now. When she was born, she was about 250-ish pounds. Her mother was pregnant for about 22 months. Elephants do live in a matriarchal society, so the females will lead the herd. Males will be driven out when they're a little younger. On the left, there are greater flamingos. These are the largest and palest of the flamingos. They get their coloring from the beta-carotene in the shrimp that they eat. They can live in colonies tens of thousands large, and a group of them is called a flamboyant. On the left, there are white rhinos. These are the larger of the two that we see on the reserve. They can be about 6,000 pounds fully grown. They're also the more social, typically living in groups of 5 to 20. And a group of them is called a crash. The white rhinos get their name from a mispronunciation of the word bite, meaning what. They're going to cover themselves in that mud. That's going to help protect them from the sun. Kind of acts as a natural sunscreen for them. Right by these trees, there are cheetahs laying down there. Cheetahs are going to be one of the fastest land mammals. They can reach speeds of up to 60 miles per hour in just 3 seconds. They're going to use their incredibly powerful tails to help them make those quick, sharp turns and keep their balance. Typically, lions will spend most of their day resting. They can sleep for about 20 hours a day. And the females will be the ones to go out at night and hunt, while the males stay home to defend their territory.
I see a boy. I see a boy.
A lion's night vision is about 6 times better than humans. That's the other animals won't.
Daddy, one's in the house.
They're going to have a great sense of balance. It's going to be helpful for all the planning they do.
One's in the back of the car.
That yellow box in the middle, that's a beehive. And farmers in Africa will actually use those beehives along their fences.
Alright, so like I said, guys, most of this video is coming from the safari. Frank, enjoyed it?
Oh yeah, it's pretty cool.
I don't know if I'm going to show every single clip, but if this is like what I'm only going to have for Animal Kingdom, then that's probably what it's going to be. But it was nice. I enjoyed it. Very good. I saw a lot of good stuff as well. Oh, they got... yeah, so we got Rainforest Cafe coming up, so we're going to go there. And then we're going to go on Avatar 5 passes, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then if there's extra time, we might do Navi River Journey as a bonus. If not, no big deal. We'll meet y'all at I'll see y'all at Rainforest Cafe.
See you over here.
Or Kevin. If you see Kevin, that'd be funny.
Gorilla Falls.
Oh. Alright. I'll sit back. We saw rhinos, we saw bugs, we saw flamingos, we saw ostriches, warthogs, we saw all kind of stuff. Wow, jeez. Cafe of the Rain. I know. Great view, isn't it? Love to see it. Fishy fish. Fishy fish.
This one's scary.
How is that fish scary?
Oh, he's cool. He's cool. I like him.
Oh.
He's saying he's like...
Look, the big eyes, the big one. That eyeball.
Oh, fishy, go by. James, what do you think of the elephant over there?
Good. Actually, do you mind if I go get a picture of the elephant?
Yeah, I can do the picture with you.
Alright.
Let's go look at that. You know what the coolest part?
You want to get a selfie of it?
Yeah, you know what the coolest part is about taking videos? I can take a photo while I'm videoing. Look at me.
Take a photo.
And now you want to get in?
Oh, you want to get in.
Oh wait, hang on, wait. You gotta
Wait, lower the camera, like.
There you go, like this.
Like, crouch down.
Like this?
Yeah, kind of like.
In a moment here, you're about to see a couple of my friends. Just look at like the second tart. Here we go.
What are they?
What is it?
Spanish artichoke dip.
Oh, Spanish artichoke dip. Yeah, sounds funny.
Delicious.
Yum, yum, yum.
9 out of 10.
Those cheesesteaks
Love it.
are really good.
So I got this quad chip. Let's just take a bite.
Look at that crazy chip. That's crazy, Larry.
Quad chip.
How is it? Does it go great? Frog time.
Damn. That was a huge punch. Let me go one more. Quad crunch.
Where's the Michael? Aren't they the ones that we find them and then they aren't they the ones that want?
Okay, we just ate down at a Rainforest Cafe. I give the burger a 7 out of 10. Why? Because the patty was so thick. That was the issue. And also, it was one of those burgers where everything just slid off. Like, it's not how the burger should be, you know, made. But the Spanish artichoke dip, I got a 9 out of 10 for that. That was actually very good. Not as good as my dad's, of course. But yeah, we're heading to Dinoland now. Going to go in Dinosaur, and we're going to go on Fly Passage, and then I'm going to go get a gift for my mother because, you know, it's her birthday's coming up, and it's a nice, sweet thing to do, you know. Plus, I haven't bought anything else, so, you know, we're going to do that. Okay, I'll meet y'all there.
Hello, I'm Dr. Marsh, director of the Dino Institute, and I hope you enjoyed those quaint exhibits in the old wing. That's how dinosaurs have been presented to the public since the study of fossils began over 150 years ago. Today, that bare bones approach is about to become extinct. In a perfect blending of science and technology, the Dino Institute has created the Time Rover, an amazing vehicle that will literally transport you to the age of the dinosaurs. How? That's proprietary. But the result is a breathtaking journey through a prehistoric world where you'll witness the most spectacular creatures to ever walk the earth. In a moment, you'll be going live to our control center for a comprehensive safety briefing, and then it's on to the tour that will convince you forever that the future is truly in the past.
Hello there. Welcome to our little trans-dimensional joyride, folks. I'm Dr. Seeker, your friendly controller and a heck of a paleontologist, if I do say so myself. But let's not talk about me. Let's talk about you and how you can help me make history today with the Time Rover. It's like this. If I can bring you back from the Cretaceous period, it stands to reason that I can bring back a live dinosaur with you. And not just any dinosaur. Take a look at this guy. He's an iguanodon, and I'm certain that he is the key to understanding these magnificent creatures. I tagged him with a locator during an unauthorized field trip. Otherwise, I'd be traveling with you. Right now, our dino should be about here, at the very end of the Cretaceous period. That's where you're going today.
I've arrived, it seems, just in time to correct a little misstatement.
Dr. Marsh.
That is impossibly close to the giant asteroid impact that destroyed most life forms on Earth. Our tours are designed to take you to the early Cretaceous period. And I can assure you that all time rovers have been securely locked on those coordinates.
That's right. See? Securely locked. Access denied.
Continue.
Of course. We were just talking about seatbelts. Plug them in, use them. It can get kind of choppy out there, so keep your hands and arms inside the vehicle.
Just finished up Dinosaur. A little bit saddened that is the last time we're going to be able to go on it. But hey, this is fun while it lasts. Stuff got to move on, you know, got to add stuff in, and, you know. But hey, it is what it is. So we got about an hour left. I didn't really show off a lot, but that's just because, you know, I went on like 4 rides. So, like I said, so far we're just going to be most of it. But I'm going to grab myself a cold treat and a mug I'm about to pick up. So that's where we're heading to now. We're heading by the safari area. Got to shower next goal. So let's get there now. Oh, it's 84. So I kind of went on a dinosaur. I don't want to do the dinosaur. So, you know, that's supposed to that. But just picked up an ice cream sandwich. It's not the greatest. It's kind of like, you know, it is what it is. It's just a nice place so you can eat. Yeah, so I'm about leaving now, and that's not really anything else I want to show off. closed. Because I bought the last thing I'm gonna buy, which was a mug. So future deals, just put that in at the very end of the video. And yeah, without further ado, that kind of concludes my senior trip, which, you know, kind of sucks that ended, but I'm pleased how it ended. It didn't make me stuff. Some of the cool stuff. Guardians. Fun rides. So yeah, I want to thank you all for this, you know, for supporting me. And I'm excited to continue going. We got 4 vlogs coming up, and after, I'll have Lego Marvel Superheroes Limbo game and the other 2. Next 3 games. Yeah. As always, thank you all for watching. If you guys like, subscribe to the video, your friends, and subscribe to me on videos. Hit the bell to get notified for all my uploads. Thank you all for all your support. I'm going to keep pushing. Without further ado, I'll see y'all later. Peace! And here are all the photos from the vacation. See you, boys. Thanks. Now, I understand that I said I was going to show off all photos, but I'm just going to show off all photos for this day's senior trip vlog. And then tomorrow, I'm going to have a video where it's all 4 days combined into one, featuring some outtakes and all the photos from the entire trip. So that should be fun, and I'll see y'all tomorrow for that. Enjoy the photos.